Chapter 11, Part 1, Social Psychology. Social psychology is the scientific study of how people think, feel, and behave in social situations. Social cognition is the mental processes people use to make sense of their social environment. Social influence is the effect of situational factors and other people on an individual's behavior. Person perception refers to the mental processes we use to form judgments and draw conclusions about the characteristics and motives of others. Person perception is an active and subjective process that always occurs in some interpersonal context. Every interpersonal context has three key components: the characteristics of the individual you are attempting to size up, your own characteristics as the perceiver, the specific situation in which the process occurs. Person perception follows some basic principles. Principle 1, your reactions to others are determined by your perceptions of them, not by who or what they really are. Principle 2, your goals in a particular situation determine the amount and kind of information you collect about others. Principle 3, in every situation you evaluate people partly in terms of how you expect them to act in the situation. Social norms are the rules or expectations for appropriate behavior in a particular social situation. Principle 4, your self-perception also influences how you perceive others and how you act on your perceptions. Social categorization, using mental shortcuts in person perception. Social categorization is the mental process of categorizing people into groups or social categories on the basis of their shared characteristics. Much of it is automatic and spontaneous, and it often occurs outside of conscious awareness. Using social categories is cognitively efficient and naturally adaptive, but may lead to inaccurate conclusions. It ignores a person's unique qualities. Implicit personality theories. He's not that kind of person. An implicit personality theory is a network of assumptions or beliefs about the relationships among various types of people, traits, and behaviors. Through previous social experience, we form schemas about the traits and behaviors associated with different types of people. Physical attractiveness plays a particularly influential role in person perception. From childhood, people are bombarded with the message, "What is beautiful is good." Most people associate physical attractiveness with a wide range of desirable characteristics. Researchers have found very few personality differences between beautiful people and their plainer counterparts. Overall, attractive people tend to be less lonely, more popular, and less anxious in social situations. Physical attractiveness is not related with intelligence, mental health, or self-esteem. Results of an fMRI study show that when we make direct eye contact with a physically attractive person, a brain area called the Ventrical Striatum is activated. When an attractive person's eye gaze is shifted away from the viewer, activity in the Ventricle Striatum decreases. The Ventricle Striatum is a brain area that predicts reward. Neural activity increases when an unexpected reward suddenly appears, and decreases when an expected reward fails to appear. This is the first study to show that the brain's ventricle striatum processes rewards in the context of human social interaction. Implicit personality theories, like social categories, can be useful as mental shortcuts in perceiving other people, but they are not always accurate. This concludes Part 1.